It was Benjamin Franklin who coined the quote, "In this world, nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes." Well, it could now not be more appropriate, as the price of a UK funeral has doubled in a decade, with the average funeral now costing around £3,600, and far higher than this in Greater London, and rising faster than the cost of living, with grieving families having to cut back on funeral services. 1 in 7 people who have organised a funeral in the past 4 years admitted that it had been financially challenging and had, in many cases, put them into debt. A recent survey for ITV revealed some worrying statistics. 53% of people haven't communicated their end-of-life wishes to their loved ones, and 62% of people don't know how much a funeral costs. 44% of adults didn't know how they would make up a shortfall in funeral costs, with 30% saying they would put money on a credit card. But borrowing money to send off a loved one is causing even further grief for the living, and it has been estimated that UK funeral debt has increased to a staggering £147 million. So, what can be done about this situation? Well, one possible solution may be to lock in your funeral at today's prices, rather than running the risk of paying a lot more when your time comes. I recently spoke with Mark Brown, the founder of funeralguide.co.uk. That's a website that allows you to easily compare these funeral plans, spread the cost over time, and crucially lock in your funeral at today's prices. Mark started his website after the sudden unexpected death of his uncle in a car crash in 2016. Mark's uncle had made no provisions for his funeral, and it was left to Mark and his family to pay for the send-off that his uncle deserved. Mark told me that he's seen a 300% increase in people inquiring about these funeral plans in the last 18 months. If the price rises continue on their current trajectory, I'm sure Mark will continue to be inundated with requests for his help.